gosh, no, I cannot. It was so long ago.
I remember the first time was when we had to come in for a meeting to meet Mr. Williams, and we just introduced ourselves to her, and she was really nice, and you know, her smile makes you smile, and she was just really, really kind. So
it was when I came to turn in my application to be a teacher here, and she jumped up from her desk, came around the desk, and not knowing me, gave me a huge hug and said, "I think you would be wonderful here." And it would just made me feel very comfortable, and I went into that interview with such confidence because of her introduction.
It was when my husband and I were considering putting our kids in the school, and I just remember her walking the halls with us, and we were very trepidatious about putting our kids here, not because we didn't believe in the school, but it was the season we were in. And you know, Charlotte, like what she did to my family, I know she has done to hundreds of families. Is she just put us under her arm and gave us the love and the grace, and she just showed us that this was a safe place for our kids, and that she would be there for us every step of the way, and she was.
I have one funny memory I'd like to share. We went to an ABECA conference in Pensacola, Florida, probably in about 1990. And Charlotte was with us. There was a group of about 12 of us that traveled down there. And we would go to the beach in the afternoons and have fun hanging out at the beach. But John Haas's and another principal that was with us at the time decided to catch crabs and scare Charlotte with the crabs. And so we were all in the van getting ready to leave the beach, and they throw a crab in at Charlotte, and Charlotte goes crazy.
Probably when she's trying to sneak in a Jean Day when Mr. Williams perhaps is not there, and that makes me laugh every time because she just gets so giddy and happy about it, and it's just fun. It just makes work fun.
I can think of Charlotte always volunteering Larry for things. Anytime she signed up for something, we knew that we got Charlotte as well as Larry. And one time I was helping them set up for a banquet, and Larry had put all the tablecloths on upside down. So then Charlotte went back and she did her job and Larry's.
Job description for Charlotte. Well, she's CFS ambassador, number one. She's the face of CFS to people who come in for tours. She is the face that people see when they need help. They come looking for Charlotte. She's a problem solver for teachers and staff. She's the go-to person.
She's the glue of the school.
Yeah, she tells us when we're wearing something
uniform
inappropriate, and she
does morning announcements.
Yeah,
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
She's the mom of the school. She, like I said, she is the glue of Christian Fellowship School. She holds it together and just loves everybody.
Everything that no one else will dare to do. She has, you know, obviously, first and foremost, she's really the face for our school. She's the first contact that most parents and families have with our school. And in that respect, her influence is great. And the demeanor that she brings to it, the positiveness, the enthusiasm that she brings to it has been a tremendous asset to our school. Taking care of all the activities around the school, the banquets, I could, if I had enough time, probably count the number of times that she's helped put together a banquet for the soccer team or for the National Honor Society, and just really lifted that burden from the coaches and the activity sponsors. She's been a tremendous help to us all.
Well, Charlotte's leaving and is taking 3 people to replace her, so that's pretty important. I didn't realize how much Charlotte did until I started working here a couple of years ago, And then I was like, this lady does not sit down. We need like a homing device on her because I can never find her because she's all over the building all the time, always on her feet all day long. I don't know how she's done it for so long.
How important? Well, let me see how I can word this. If this school were a library, she would be all the shelves and the librarians that hold up the whole library.
I mean, I can't imagine it without her. She was, like if someone would ask who she was, I would say, like her title didn't really describe it very well. I would say she's like a second mom to me. It was like she was everything. I mean, she just ran the school again.
Oh, when you say Christian Fellowship School, you think of Charlotte. I mean, she's what I think of running the school. So, huge part.
Probably the thing that no one else can do is address our dress code issues with the teenage girls. She just has a way with doing that nobody else even comes close to. I try, but she's got that skill down.
I've never seen anybody that can say something uncomfortable and put it in a way that where you don't get offended. I think she has a gift. I don't think I've ever known anyone that can say something that needs to be said exactly how it needs to be said at the worst possible time and have you walk away not being angry. Like that is a serious gift that is extremely rare. You know, she has the ability to call people out and everybody walk away from the situation feeling like, yeah, somehow that was encouraging. It's a miracle. I don't understand.
Translate Scott. This is what Scott means. Yeah, she's a translator. Yeah.
I think just keeping it all together. Just finding a way to just do a million things all at once.
Oh no. I think my parents and I were talking about this yesterday. We're not sure. It might be bad. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh, I'm kidding. It will be a rough adjustment. Whoever has to, I feel like there'll need to be like 4 people to take over her one spot because she was so good at it.
Huh. I don't know. I think that Mrs. Toma is going to do an awesome job taking over. I know that they wouldn't give the job to her unless they thought she could handle it, and I think that she'll do an amazing job. I think that it's going to be different just because we've had Charlotte for so long and we've kind of just taken her for granted, and I think we're going to feel her loss a lot after she's gone.
I think it looked fabulous because they've chosen a wonderful person to have her position, and Kim has been trained under Charlotte, and that's the best way to take a position is when you've been mentored. And Charlotte's going to probably keep an open door for Kim to communicate any kind of questions because Kim's going to be doing things probably for the first time. Charlotte's going to probably guide her and mentor her continually because that's Charlotte's heart. She wants the school to do even better. A good mentor wants the school to do better. Whatever job, they're training somebody, they want that person to succeed. So I think she's going to give Kim all the opportunity to help her succeed even better. So she's not leaving us barren, she's going to leave us better.
I will miss Charlotte's smile. Charlotte smiles and gives me a hug and tells me how big I've gotten.
Her love overall. I mean, I think of her as, you know, like a second mom. So, and she treats me and all of us, you know, as like one of her own. So, I think I'll miss her love and her support and her encouragement to this whole school, and I know the students will as well. So.
I will miss seeing Charlotte every day. I'll just miss that personal connection. That's what I'll miss. But I'm happy for her.
I would say to Charlotte as she retires, Charlotte, thanks for loving Jesus so well, and thanks for serving all of us here at Christian Fellowship all these years.
I would say thank you, because if not for her, then maybe I wouldn't have come to this school, and I can't repay her for that kind of gift that she's given me. And so I would just tell her that I'm really grateful for her and what she's done for all of us.
Oh, to tell Charlotte something personal would be difficult. Oh, because I love her so much and value her friendship. Over the years, she has stood by me, and I would like to tell her from the depth of my heart how much I appreciate that. We've walked through some hard times together, and she's always been a support. We've walked through fun times together, laughed at ourselves, cried together, and I would just love to, I just want to say thank you for your friendship.
She's going to be missed. You know, I'm sure she'll still, you know, drop in from time to time and things like that, but just having her here on a daily basis, really influencing the school, encouraging the faculty and the staff, and really building up the students. That aspect of her role here is going to be missed, and she's a great friend, and you know, just not having that daily contact with her is going to be different, but I'm really happy for her to be able to actually, you know, step away from the job after having such a great influence on so many kids and so many adults. She's leaving behind a tremendous legacy.
Charlotte, I will never forget the first time I walked into Christian Fellowship School and saw your smiling face and got a hug, because it's the same smiling face that greeted me every single time. And I want you to know that your investment in these kids and these families, the love that you shared, that's your legacy. And every day that we walk into school, we will still think of you.
Anytime you're doing a job that involves the lives of lots of people, I think it's heroic to put aside your own comfort and aspirations, or in this situation, money, you know, respect, anything like that, hopes and dreams. But what she did was put down herself in a way that's, you know, she's saving people in the sense that she's building good lives for them. Or sometimes, you know, when we're dealing with spiritual things and matters of the soul, I mean, we're saving souls here. It's a monumental, heroic thing. I guess I just wanted to know that her life was not wasted, that she invested it very wisely.
It helped knowing that we were loved regardless, and that was something like Charlotte always made us feel loved regardless of if we were doing a bad job at volleyball or not. It felt amazing to know that she was on our side and cheering for us, and so I always appreciated that. It was the best.
You know, if I could keep you here forever and keep it the way it is, I would. But I know you need to retire, and I know that you're going to have a wonderful time with your family. Just don't forget us and come and visit us.
Charlotte, you have been my rock. You have prayed with me. You have walked with me. I'm going to miss you very much, but we wish you the best.